Hey guys, welcome back to the Citystead. We just got back from an awesome day. Can you guess where? That's right guys, we just got back from a trip to the cider mill. As you know, I've talked about it before in one of my older videos. I absolutely love cider mills, and it's definitely a thing we do in Michigan a lot. And we try to go a few times a year.
If you finish your once you finish your donut and your cider, we can go play at that party.
Well, one side, I don't think there is.
You guys tipped out the over. Looks like it. That's right, man. Mom's workout for the week. Whoa. Take it away, Lapeer. Oh, you're Snoopy. Okay, you want me to give her a good spin start? Let go, let go. Spin start for you. We originally thought we would go to Yates, and Yates is a very large cider mill in our state. It holds a place in my heart because when I was younger, it's the place we used to always go. We used to go there because my grandma had a job there. She would actually make the fudge, and you could like walk through and see her in there working. So I have a lot of fond memories of Yates Cider Mill as a child, and I wanted to take my kids there because I thought that would be so great. Wow! That place is blown up since I was a kid. I tell you what, we were coming down the road to get there, and we could already see how packed it was, just the cars and people everywhere trying to walk there. And we kind of had a little you know, mini decision that we made real quick was we're not going to try to deal with that mess. So, well, a little bit disappointed that we didn't get to go there. We ended up turning around and going back up a little ways, and we found a different one called the Painted Creek Cider Mill. It was okay, but the only problem was they didn't have donuts.
No donuts. No donuts. Exactly.
Now, they did have donuts, but they didn't have like flavored donuts. They had, you know, your plain old traditional donut, and as good as they are, it is the season of awesome donuts, so why not get an awesome donut? So we ended up packing the kids up into the car after we checked it out, and they were a little bit bummed. But one thing we noticed is that there was nothing really outside to do in that one. So when you went in, you got your stuff, and there was like a couple tables, but that was it, right? So we would just been in and out of that place, and we had already drove a little bit of ways to try to get to Yates, which didn't work out. So we decided to leave Painted Creek also because they didn't have enough choices. And we actually drove just a little ways more, like a mile, and we found another cider mill. Now this one was actually a lot smaller. It was more like a stand that just kind of had a little walkway that you went through, and you got your donuts and cider and you just left. Like, they had an outdoor area with some benches and just little swing sets, you know, a little airplane thing for the kids. And I tell you what, that was probably the best decision we made, was going to this one. It was called the Goodison Cider Mill. And as far as cute little cider mills go, I mean, this place was awesome. I had never been there. I'd never even heard of this place. So when we just seen it and we looked at it, we're like, well, that looks like a place that might be all right, you know? And we stopped in, and of course, they had awesome donuts. They had maple, they had blueberry, they had cherry, and they had normal traditional donuts. But that was awesome to find a little place that had stuff that the kids could do while also not costing us an arm and a leg. Was just great. So the Goodison Cider Mill, we really enjoyed it. Such a cute little cider mill, and the kids loved it because there was swing sets, you know, like it was like very homey type atmosphere to it. And they had this cool tent with like a mosquito net around it, which was the smartest thing I've ever seen. Because normally when you're outside eating cider and stuff, you get a lot of bees and wasps and stuff coming at you, and you don't want that when you got little kids. They don't know how to act to it. So having that to be able to go into and enjoy our cider and donuts was pretty awesome. And then just getting to play the whole time.
Are you with the baseball? I need you, Dad.
Did you like your cider? Is that a yes or a no?
The co-pilot helps the pilot. I got some nice pieces of it. Story, Daddy.
The wheel came off.
Now we don't have to go out. Welcome to my house. Play the music too loud. Show me how you dance now. We don't have to go out. Welcome to my house. There's just enough space for all of us to sit down.
Yeah, it's on it.
But here's a little bit of our footage from the cider mill. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That was our day with us, and as always, see you guys in the next one.